Hello, Ash. We hope you've been having a good week or month. I mean, or you hope your August is alright. Wait, where is this Anya emo from? Oh, this is Trey's emo. That's nice. How you been, Ash? Hope you've been alright. So yeah, gonna be starting the Dawntrail MSQ from the beginning, because I only recently got Dawntrail because it was on sale. But how you been, Ash? Hope you've been well. But yeah, I'm excited to start Dawntrail. I've heard mixed things about the actual MSQ or story. Like, there are people who fall into either side of the camp. Some loved it, some hated it, I guess. So it's kind of hard to gauge in terms of like where I'm gonna fall on it, because they are establishing a new region, new characters, new storylines, new world basically. So I can understand why there are a lot of people who didn't vibe with it as much. But yeah, we'll see. But I'm assuming you're still at work, Ash. No worries. Like your final hour of work, I guess. No, wait, no. Don't you guys have today off too? Yeah, that's what I figured. I was like, the States has today off too. I was like, what am I saying? Labor Day. Yeah, we have Labor Day as well. So I don't know if we call it Labor Day, but we also have today off. But yeah. I wanted to kind of ask you as well, just to kind of gauge for myself, I guess. Like, where do you fall on the main MSQ for Dawntrail? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Is it kind of just mid? Like, what did you think? You enjoyed it? Okay, nice. Were there aspects of it that you didn't, I guess? Like, were there some aspects of the game or the story that was just like meh? Or did you like it overall? Not the best, but it's not horrible. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Because they have to like world build from scratch, right? Essentially. So that kind of makes sense. It's understandable. I know a lot of people are like, we're playing the new patch MSQ, and I was like, I can't watch this because it's spoilers. But I do want to find out how we get to Solution 9, because, you know, that area is supposed to be like super sci-fi, and how do we go from super fantasy to super sci-fi? I'm curious. You're not that picky with story. You have nitpicks here and there, but it's just personal views. That's true. That's true. But yeah, I'm excited to kind of dive into it, and I don't know when I'll get to Solution 9, but when I get there, I'll be like, what is happening? How did we pivot from high fantasy into super sci-fi? I'm excited to see that, but we'll see. But what I wanted to do first, before we actually get into the game, is watch all the trailers to see how we got to that point. So let me pause the music here. And we'll get right into the game. Hopefully the volume's alright and stuff. Hopefully. I know maintenance is happening tonight, so I have a good few hours to actually start Dawntrail first. But let's get into the game first. Alright. But yeah. We will watch all the trailers to sort of get a feel for the journey that we've been on 10 plus years. Alright. What is the opening movie? Is this 1.0? I don't recall.
Hi, Dylan.
Oh, this is 1.0. Interesting.
the light of the crystal.
I've never seen this, I think.
Amid azure seas, encompassing the westernmost of the three great
Or 2.0.
continents, there lies a realm embraced by gods and
So like a bit after original came out. This is cool.
The annals of Eorzean history chart the rise of a succession of great civilizations.
Why is the volume so quiet on this?
Each one enjoying an age of peace, the astral eras. To date, all have
Like I kind of remember, yeah, this is 1.0 for sure, because this is like before the calamity and stuff. This is like the first game that launched.
Of the sixth and most recent astral era, the Northern Empire of Garlemald amassed a great army at the heart of Eorzean.
So they kind of had the bones of like Garlemald and the Allegan Empire,
The forces of the Eorzean alliance
and the three alliances.
in the field.
Never mind, the back and forth is seen as pre 2.0. Yeah, seems like it.
Was plucked from the heavens through imperial
I kind of wonder if they always had the calamity in mind.
emerge, the elder prime
I'm kind of curious.
who unleashed his
I
fury
wonder,
upon the realm.
like if the moon exploding like was always in the cards or in the story with Bahamut.
Devastation brought Eorzea to its knees and the era to its end.
I mean, there's Louis Suave. But you gotta admire the craft that goes into the cutscenes and the cinematics. It's so good. It's amazing.
5 years have come and gone. The light of life still shines.
Like, yeah, this is not Realm Reborn. This is still 1.0 from the looks of it.
Man labors tirelessly to raise himself
Here's
from
this
the
Stola,
calamity's ruin.
Thancred, Ida and Papalemo.
The realm is forever changed.
Is that
To
Odin?
him once more.
Behemoth. And there are
Yet heedless
adventurers.
of what lies ahead,
Is this the Warrior of Darkness crew? It kind of looks like it.
spurred by the
Is this the first?
promise
Can you imagine? And then they became the Warriors of Darkness.
period of great change, an adventurer arrives in Eorzea.
Like it's supposed to be just Meteor, but
Yet unwritten.
I guess they always had Hydaelyn to begin with.
May he ever walk in the light of the crystal.
Like, yeah, Hydaelyn was always there, but I don't know how far back they planned for the Ascians. It's kind of interesting. Okay, and then we go into Realm Reborn, which kind of brings the calamity. Man, it's amazing how they saved this game with Realm Reborn. Flaws and all, you know? But again, I kind of wonder if this was always the original story. They had to prevent like a calamity, but I don't know. There's Limsa. Is that Ul'dah? And then there's Gridania. Oh, it's interesting how they show all the city-states. I didn't realize that before. I don't remember this movie or cinematic at all. It's been a long time. It's been actually a really long time since I've seen this. Gaius. Part of me wonders if we'll ever get like a sort of scene where we're like fighting with big armies again. Like a world-ending war. I kind of wonder. We've kind of had that with Stormblood. A bit with Stormblood, but I mean, I guess it was more Stormblood than anything else. But I wonder if like in any of the new X packs we'll get like huge war. What the? Sid had no beard? That's so weird. Sid was beardless in the cinematic. That's so odd. Young Sid? I guess so. I suppose so. Picking the honey. Grew a beard in 5 years. You're right, you're right. I guess they had to show that he aged somehow. Man, end of the world. Before Endwalker was a thing. That's crazy. I forgot how hard this cinematic goes. This is awesome. This actually goes really hard. Whoa. There's Louis Swan. Look at that facial animation. So good. Wait, Ash, have you played 1.0? Or have you only seen, like, footage of it? There's some footage? Okay. All I've seen from 1.0 is, like, the running animation, walking animation is like more detailed. And then it kind of got simplified from Realm Reborn onward. That's all I remember. There's Louis Swa saving everybody. But yeah, I think I saw that like the movement animations for 1.0 were like more realistic. Whereas now it's just like jogging motion. And then when you stop, but yeah. I feel like they reincorporated the trailer stuff that we saw before this. I wouldn't be surprised. It's like they didn't know that they had footage to work with after they were saved by Louis Swan, I guess. It's like I guess they're reincorporating everything. It's not 1.0 anymore. They're in the world of ARR. Which is kind of funny. I mean, it works, I guess, because they got saved. And they can like frame it that way. But it's all good. Have they ever made like a series based off FF14 aside from like Dad of Light? So if they did, I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like there's a manga out there somewhere based on the world of 14. Artbert, come and look. No, I'm sorry, you're not Artbert, you're Meteor. There's a high school life manga? Like, in terms of like kids, like high school kids playing the game together. Or do, oh, like the characters in game going to school? Oh, that makes sense. Oh, that's a fun idea. That makes sense. Fan made? Oh, okay. Even if that's the case, it's a fun idea. Oh, wow. The Realm Reborn screen. That's wild. I have not seen this in a long time. Realm Reborn main menu. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. It's been years. Okay. And now we move on to Heaven's Ward. Those that you believe have official side stories? Right, they do have side stories, you're right. I haven't really looked into that, but maybe I will at some point. I don't remember the beginning of this movie, or cinematic. All I remember for Heaven's Ward is him gearing up with the Dragoon armor. But I guess Heaven's Ward introduced Ishgard, right? Which is why he's in the snow. If I remember correctly. Because Ishgard's like in an area where it's like snowy and late ARR is introduced? Okay. That makes sense. Oh yeah, this fool. This Lala who tried to like poison the old leader. What's her name? Nanamo? Nanaimo? Like I haven't seen the leaders of the Alliance for a long time, so I don't remember most of their names. I know. What is it? Kane-sana, Moroward, and Nanamo. Who's the guy that's with Nanamo? I forgot his name. Oh, that's a cool intro for the Dragoons. Raoban. That's right, Raoban. Sorry. That's a very cool intro for the Dragoons. They just come in swinging. That's cool. Oh, is this supposed to be alluding to Firmament? Oh my gosh. If so, that's amazing. Like the construction. That's kind of funny. And then the Warrior of Light gives up the Unga Bunga warrior life in order to become a Dragoon. That's a cool shot of Ishgard though. Oh yeah, and then we go to that area too. Cool. Oh, there's the bearded Cid. There you go. He just had to go through go through ARR. to get his beard. What was this Lala's name again? This bad, the villainous Lala. Lolo Rito, that's right. That's right, that's right. Yeah, the only thing I remember from this trailer is gearing up in your Dragoon armor. I mean, to be fair, that's the coolest part, so... Sweet. The spiky boy. And then we see the main menu. Wow. Wow, I have not seen these menu screens in a long time. It's really cool. I like the snow motif for the Heavensward one. Makes sense. And then we go to Stormblood. I think Stormblood introduced Monk, right? And Samurai? If I remember correctly. Just Samurai? Okay. Was Monk always there? From Pugilist to Monk? Oh, Red Mage. That's right. So it was Samurai and Red Mage. Okay, okay. Makes sense. You know, I'll be honest, when I first saw this trailer, I was like, the tone feels so off. Like, don't get me wrong, Lisa's cool and all, but like, I was like, this is not pertaining to any story. It's just like two people fighting each other. I was like, what's going on? It's cool, don't get me wrong, but I was like, where's the greater threat? Where's the story? Ash, do you think Lise will ever make an appearance ever again? Or is she gone forever? Who knows? I mean, it would be surprising if she like came back at a certain point. But then again, like the whole region of Rauger and what's the region that she manages? What's it called? That whole region. Like Kugane has what's his face? I don't remember his name. Her story is more or less done, but cameos are always likely. It's true. Right, Alamigo. I think the story for Alamigo is kind of done, so it's like there's no point, I guess. He returns. Welcome in, Cat. What's the name of the guy who manages Kugane, Ash? I forgot all their names. It's so sad. Welcome in, Cat. Hope you had a good day. And here's the Samurai Kugane part of it all. The reveal of Samurai was cool. Guns? In a samurai fight? Useless. Cool. Beautiful. Like, Stormblood was a good X-Pack, it's just like, I think because they tried to split the time between Kugane and Alamigo, they didn't know how to do that efficiently, I think. Hence why Alamigo felt like an afterthought. Because I think Kugane was the more interesting location. Because I feel like, yeah, Lisa's story is on the like key art, but like is more of an afterthought, I think. Sadly. Oh my gosh, the Stormblood main menu. Amazing. Amazing. Alright, and now we go into the realm of when trailers went really hard. This one went for it. It's funny, I first came into FF14 when Shadowbringers kind of, like a bit after Shadowbringers released.
Years have come and gone
So,
since that day.
so this is very nostalgic for me.
How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm.
Sick.
For the one they called. The warrior of light.
Love it. Still the best expansion in my opinion. It's my number one, I think. Ooh, altered memories. Or not altered memories, it's the journey he's had up to this point. Interesting how he's also in like a archer class, which is like, I feel like the first job he had in the cinematics. Oh, and job switching here is so smooth. There we go, warrior representing ARR. Awesome.
What sayest thou, Master Matoya? We may accept this fate or defy it, but we cannot deny it.
Deny? I am not wont to run from my troubles.
Master Matoya. So warrior class doesn't work, and he switches to Dragoon, which is Heaven's Ward. And that doesn't work, and he switches to Monk. Yeah. Very thematic.
Until our friend returns, I will hold the line.
Yeah, you will, Ishtola. Yeah, you will. And we go to Yulmore, filled with greedy people. And also, Thancred in his new gear. It's funny how in Isekai, helped craft the now like all the jobs the Saiyans have, which is kind of funny, but also kind of cool. Look at this gunbreaker action. Sick.
I'm not going anywhere. I promise you, Inferior.
Didn't? Wait, so did Shadowbringers introduce Gunbreaker and... Oh no, it was Dark Knight, right? Dark Knight for Shadowbringers? So then, was Gunbreaker and Dancer? Okay, then when did Dark Knight come into the picture? Oh, they already had Dark Knight, okay. That makes sense, actually. Because the Dark Knight job quests were in Ishgard, that's right. So they were just like emphasizing the Dark Knight here,
Tragedy, greater even than the seventh umbral calamity,
which is cool.
must be undone.
Okay. Samurai, Stormblood. And if that doesn't work,
If history must be unwritten, let it be unwritten.
yeah, bring out that big sword.
Become what you must.
Bring out that berserk sword. Oh, so sick.
Become warrior of darkness.
Sick. Yoshi P and Minagawa talked about this trailer in PAX. Oh yeah? Like what did they say? Oh, the Shadowbringers main menu. My goodness. Oh, the memories. Alright. And then we go to the end of days. Endwalker's cinematic was pretty hard too. All the nitpicking Yoshi P did asking for specifics from the art direction. I see. That's why that trailer hit hard. Because they were very specific about what they wanted to portray, I guess. Makes a lot of sense. Oh, Endwalker. Oh, Endwalker.
The final days were upon us. The fabric of the star had begun to fray, its land rent by tooth and claw.
I have a feeling Paladin was always there, right? It wasn't introduced in Endwalker, right?
Alizé,
Are you all right?
I can look after myself, you know.
Okay.
And I've had enough of this rabble. Come on.
I love how they use the different musical themes from each X-Pack in this trailer.
As the chaos spread,
It's so good.
the star seemed doomed to unravel.
Welcome in, Sushi. Oh, Endwalker. So epic.
Stood in defiance of that fate.
Man. Palestinian. Excited for the expansion? Yeah, I'm excited to start it, for sure. Oh. This trailer goes so hard. I'm surprised that actually Asahi made it through Stormblood into Windwalker, to be honest. The guy everybody loved to hate.
The stage is set, but will our hero deign to play their part? You took your time. 'Tis as we feared. The respite afforded this land was but fleeting. The end draweth nigh.
We get the new area. Oh, Charlene. Man, this used to be my idol spot, like, just whenever I logged in. And here comes your favorite boy, Sushi.
I knew it. This star still has secrets to tell. Take care, my friend.
So, Charlian would keep its counsel while the world is lost to ruin.
It would. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must then, but we scions will fight until the heavens fall, until our last breath.
Ding. And here's the guy that a lot of people love, but I don't know why. Freaking Xenos. So Endwalker introduced Reaper, right? Was it just Reaper? Reaper and Sage, that's right, that's right. It's usually 2 jobs, right? That they introduce with each expansion. You kind of sound like people like Xenos. Why do you think, Kat? Why do you think people like Xenos? Oh, so cool. The moon. Like, I don't hate Xenos, I just don't think he's, like, up there for me as a favorite. I know he's the Warrior of Light's BFF, but... Oh man, the Endwalker main menu screen, like... I remember so many times I logged in, I remember. You feel like you're seeing more characters like him in media? I can see that. It's like kind of like he's villainous, but he's kind of like somewhat on this, like, 2 sides of a coin, the hero and like the villain, I guess. I can see that. Alright guys, and here we go. Alright, this is the X pack we're gonna dive into today. Amazing. But yeah, I can see that, Cat, for sure. That kind of character type. Yeah.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Here comes that smile. Oh, Tulio. Tulio Yao? I'll learn how to say that, the name of the new region, once we get there.
Come now. There's no cause for panic. This one might make for a
That graphical detail in these cinematics, that's crazy. Like how the water's dripping off his armor and stuff. That's nuts. Good transition. And I am going to be playing through Dawntrail as a Viper. So, if anyone was curious what job I'd go through it as, we're going as a Viper. Because why not? It's the new job that came with Dawntrail, so. There's Thancred's BFF.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
Nutkin is cute, I agree. Nutkin cock blocking Thancred again. Yeah, it's true. Meanwhile, Graha's just eating all he can. The pro Nutkin. Oh yeah, that's right. Cryo. I'm glad that Cryo got some spotlight with Picto. I feel like Cryo is still very underrated. Or she's like underutilized sometimes. Whoa. Damn, look at that new region. I'm excited. This is making me more excited to dive into Dawntrail.
Look, my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
You and your adventures. I trust you have not forgotten the true purpose of our voyage?
Like, I have some theories about how the story could go, but
Come to the land you call the New World. My home.
Tural? Yeah, I have some theories about where the story could go, but we'll get there when we get there. Particularly, I have theories about Aaronville. But we'll see. Dawntrail. And that has been our journey from 1.0 to Dawntrail. Alright. Let's get into it. Alright, so I know this is the look of the not the highest level gear. I just use this as a glam for the 660 gear. Just a caveat, because I think this gear set looks better. Looks cooler. So, I do have the 660 swords though. But the armor set looks a lot cleaner. So if anyone was just like, you need to get the higher level gear, I already have it. Don't worry. Valid, thank you. Alright. This is my long-haired Ellison we have not seen in a long time. Going on a new adventure. Alright. Also, I am a bit wary of well, how the volume levels might be, so if you guys can give me feedback as we go through, if things need to be louder or quieter, please let me know so I can adjust. Okay, let me turn off minions for now. Okay. Alright, let's go on a new adventure. A new world to explore. There's a message for us. Oh, let me move this. Ojika Sunjika. These names. Ojika Sunjika has a message for you. Welcome back, Shin. I've just had word from Aaronville. Seems he's managed to secure passage to Tyrol aboard a guild ship vessel. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go inform your travel companions? It should only take a moment. Okay, hold on. Let me adjust some volume. Okay, I think that should be okay. All right. Oh, oops. Oops. Okay. That's right. I will turn that off for cutscenes though. Oops. Okay. The twins in cryo. Ojiko gave us the good news. We've made ready to set sail at a moment's notice. The only one yet to arrive is Aaronville himself. Oh, you're all here. It took some persuasion, but the Gleaner's Guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Tyrol. There will be other passengers, researchers and artisans and the like, so we'll need to share deck space. That's fine, Aaronville. I doubt anyone expected we'd have a ship all to ourselves. They're not casting off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now's the time to voice them. I wouldn't call it a concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Tyrol, yes? We've not forgotten. Look at Alice just like being sassy in the background there. The nation of how do you even say that? Nation of Tuliolal? Tuliolal is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the rite of succession and support your bid to become Dawn servant. Something like that. In addition to that, Alphino and I have another objective. That was right. Thank you, Arrow. Welcome in. Very close. As part of its reconstruction, Garlemald seeks ways to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbors. By visiting Tyrol, we'll hope to learn more about its myriad cultures, interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, the sort of insights that might help our friends in Ilsabard. But we'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention. That's all I ask, otherwise you're welcome to do as you like. That's the height difference, oh my gosh. You wanted to find out about your grandfather, right, Cryo? Oh yeah, that's right. So Cryo did get a letter. I remember that. Yes, as far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawn Servant. Yet oddly enough, we have no record of that investigation in our archives, and nothing to explain the earring which accompanied the letter. Thus, for reasons both official and personal, I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm sure there'll be a chance to speak with Papa if you can get your answers right from the source. The source? The source universe? Like the first? I look forward to meeting him. In any case, you're not the only one with an interest in the City of Gold. The Golden City is a children's bedtime story. I'm part of this expedition only because the Third Promise has commanded that I serve as a guide. Still playing the part of the stoic servant, I see. Did they already establish before Dawntrail came out that Aaronville and Wooklamont were like friends? Or like childhood friends? I think I remember seeing that somewhere. Or like in the quest. No? Okay, maybe I got spoiled by that somehow. But I think they knew each other a long time, right? That's my assumption. What of you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind. 6.55 actually? Yeah. Like, there was the quest when she was like brought to Charlian, and Aaronville was there too. Okay, so I wasn't wrong. Ash, come on, man. What of you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind. Hoist sail and let the wind take us as places. We won't make you Dawn Servant by standing here and talking about it. It's okay, Ash. I go wheresoever adventure is to be found. The third answer is like, I don't care about your little dispute. I'm just going where adventure finds me. We won't make you Dawn Servant by standing here and talking about it. It's kind of like a dismissive answer a little bit. Or like a very direct answer. Huh, a man of action. Right then, if all are still committed to the journey, then I say we make ready to depart. Is the volume okay, guys? Like, is the music loud enough? Or the background's music? We'll see when we actually get into duties, I guess, but it's okay. Volume is fine? Okay, thank you. What up, Aaronville? Eager as they are, the others have already left for the harbor. We're not in danger of missing the boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well. But we'll see when they talk, yeah, we'll see. I'll adjust accordingly. It's a good thing the text boxes will be there too. Seems fine to me, you can hear the dulcet nighttime tones of old Charlian. Goodbye, Charlian.
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Goodbye.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Do not be so quick to relax. Oh, Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map. The vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels.
Hope you like heat. Oh no. But yeah, is the volume okay?
Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Bufiswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Have fun in South America.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough.
Sounds good, okay.
Disappointing me so.
South America.
Either way, the two of you have first-hand experience, which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off!
So is Wooklamont supposed to be like a Tural warrior?
It's time. I trust you you have everything you need?
Like, I know Okamat's a warrior, but like a Tyrol style warrior? I don't know. You'll see. Okay. We shall see. Sailing off to the new world.
And so does our ship cast off from the docks.
Oh, there's narration.
We sail west, as Kattenram did some 80 years past, bound for the new world, known to our children as the continent
I didn't expect Fortunal to be there to say goodbye. That kind of caught me off guard.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat.
He's happy this time compared to last. Yeah, that's true. Because last time he was like worried for his kids. For good reason though. Look at our wall. Look at my wall smile. Going on a new adventure. I was debating whether to give him the new man bun hairstyle, but it's okay. Ooh. For the people who've played through this already, is this kind of making you nervous for me, or you're excited for me? I don't know. Like, is it nostalgic already, even though this came out recently? I don't know what I'm asking, but... Not just the smiles. Okay. Always some nostalgia seeing someone play through it. That's true.
Smooth sailing so far?
Aye, so far so good.
Very stereotypical sailor voice.
But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
This voice actor really went for it. I respect that.
I'll take my rest while I can then.
We left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Tural was far, but it's another thing to really know.
True.
Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession.
You know what's funny? The way that Cryo said Tuliolal, she had to slow down to pronounce it correctly. I was saying like Tuliolal, and she's like Tuliolal. Interesting.
Since we still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own.
So people have been traveling between here and Tuliolal for a long time, I guess. Makes sense. We've just never been to the new world.
Did you look out across these same waters, Grandfather?
Okay, so the plot points I have in my mind right now are who's going to be the new Dawn Servant and we're looking for Kryle's grandfather so far. Just imagine a Brit trying to speak Chinese without screwing up. That's fair. So the two biggest plot points right now are Woklamat's journey, and I wonder if Kryle's grandfather is still alive. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. I guess I can keep the chat box closed for now. It's okay. What's this guy's name? Fonjantane? Fonjantane? No, this will be my first visit to Tyrol. Fonjantane's the name. I was working at this time's aesthetics in Ul'dah, you'll see my employment with them came to an end. That's why I visited Charlian in the hopes of starting over. While I was attempting and failing to find a new job, I seized the chance to board this vessel when I overheard room for another passenger had suddenly opened up. I'm told the Dawn Servant welcomes all regardless of origin, and so Tuliolal seemed like the perfect place to be in New. Hopefully things will be better this time. So this guy got let go from Ul'dah, came to Charlian, and just decided to try his luck in the new world. Let's see. Self-assured trader. An adventurer, I presume? I'm a merchant myself based in Ul'dah, especially imports and exports, Eorzean and Turali both. If this is your first crossing the salt, as they say, do remember that the social mores of Eorzea are not necessarily the same as those over yonder. Consider this, it is not uncommon for the various races to be referred to instead by the names of certain clans. For the Makote, the Hitsaro, the Hrothgar, the Cerbral. Not because every member of a given clan is of the same race mind and because many individuals of said race are associated with that clan. I've heard some Shin in certain cases, but take care not to give offense. So different naming conventions. That's understandable. Who's over here? Retired mercenary. I see you in Eorzea before. You great and famous hero. God, I've had enough of playing the simpleton. There was a time when we took great pains to maintain the deception, but with more of you Eorzeans coming to Tural, it's become impractical. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our warband have fallen, and so we head home to lick our wounds. Burly adventurer. My story? Well, since you asked, I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great Kitten Ram. You know, the first Eorzean to set foot on Tural, almost 80 years ago. The Mamulja's leader is said to have welcomed Kitten Ram with open arms, and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. But the real treasure was the crops he brought back. Potatoes, tomatoes, and corn, which spread across Eorzea like wildfire. His grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. So, these ingredients came from Tural. The tales say Kitten Ram returned to Tural several times after that, but his ship vanished during his last recorded voyage, and he was never heard from again. That even a seasoned explorer like him can meet such an end is testimony to the ocean's peril. Alice, anything to say? I can feel my edge start to dull on these long sea voyages. How about some light sparring later? Girl, relax. This is your vacation. Also, Erilyn, I think I might have deleted you by mistake, so let me add you when I can. Sprightly sailor. Did you want to make a wager? We're taking bets on who will be sat next to in the Dawn Servant's shiny chair. There are 4 claimants in the right of succession, your young Volclamont being one of them, of course. From what a Mamulja bloke was telling us, the other 3 are all strong contenders. Not too many keen to risk their coin on the third promise. You've been banished to the void. By mistake. Where am I going? Where's Cryo? Did you learn anything of interest? Oh, I hadn't heard about the clan names. We should have Volclamont and Aaronville teach us the new ones we should know. Actually, it's getting a little chilly up here on deck. Let's all gather in the cabin. Good idea. Oh, the storm at sea.
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
Oh, does Volclamont get seasick? Oh
How's
no.
your stomach any better?
Oh no.
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick.
Silly, silly Woklamat.
I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Erenville, you were born in Tyrol, yes? Do many Vieira live there?
The Shitona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
Shatona.
And your family?
I know nothing of my father, not even his name.
Oh.
As for my mother,
Oh. Of course we get interrupted. Of course.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. I guess we're getting attacked? What is happening?
Come, we should lend what aid we can.
I mean, us as the adventurer, our only aid is fighting things. So what are we gonna do?
I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since. The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors
The
tumbling.
narrator doesn't sound like
The
Erenville's.
dauntless Alizé, quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the
Whoa.
sea herself.
Not the twins. Sounds like someone else, but maybe it is Erenville who's narrating.
Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's
Oh, it is him?
magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning.
Like his accent's more stronger when he's narrating and not when he's like speaking in cutscenes. But I don't know.
What an extraordinary life he must lead to be able to operate such a device.
You need to know who
with
Ezra's
ease.
husbando is. Whoa, that's a cool screenshot.
Woklama, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress.
Wokalmat, go rest, go lie down. So it's just a
By
storm.
the time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural.
Do you mean Erenville is Ezra's husbando? That's why I hope you're upset.
retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
Gotcha, says she. It's like so that storm is like a foreshadowing of things to come, eh? Understandable. Why are we just sitting against the wall? Are there like no comfortable seating in the ship? Come on now. Are we arriving? We hear a bell ringing. I guess we're here. Are we reaching Tyrol? Let's see the Golden City. Oh, maybe not yet. But it is blue skies.
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air? Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground. Ugh. Can't be much farther now, can it?
Her seasickness is really taking over, huh?
Seabirds. Land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
For a dark moment, I thought the ocean might swallow us. Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
Do the Scions get new outfits, or at least the twins? Because I feel like with every X-Pack they've given the twins like new outfits, but I understand if they don't get new outfits. That's okay.
Good news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts. Come.
This is exciting. New voyage, new adventure. Look at that water.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
No room for new feds after devs added a whole rainforest to the game. Only outfits they get is if you max their trust. Okay.
We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway. If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm.
Ishtola's his old boy. I think Desta was or someone was mentioning that, right? Or was it Okami or Desta in your stream?
As a matter of fact, everyone started to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
Then I better not let you down.
Didn't know they have new fits at Max Trust. The more you know, Ash, the more you know. Uh-oh.
Easy, stomach. Easy.
Uklamat, keep it together.
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
Ooh. Are we getting a title drop here?
Blue seas, clear skies,
This is the trailer.
boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
This is the trailer.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Look at that smug looking elf.
Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
You do be smug. Oh, she let her hair down.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. To my home, Tural.
She looks better with her hair out. I don't know why she was hiding it this whole time. Dawntrail. Wearing a turban. You forgot she wore that turban? Yeah, she's had it when she was in the Eorzea. She only took it off when she's arriving at home. Listen to this music. Tuliolal. used to her current state. That's fair. Yo, this music is like... it's bumping. What is this jazz? Oh my goodness. Amazing. Amazing music. Instead of taking off the royal jewelry, she just puts a hat on to cover them. That's true. I mean, it's probably more of a hassle to like take everything off and put it back on, right? Cool. This is interesting. This is interesting area.
Gods, I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
Welcome to Central America, home of chess. Oh man.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Vanu feathers in that color before.
Interesting, they are a different color.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tulihiolal are still few and far between. And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
I guess they don't get a lot of Eorzeans.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out or...
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
We don't need forms where we're going. Unless Wuklamot can't cover for us, then we're in trouble.
You are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next dawn servant.
Well, Eorzea was busy with stuff. Yeah, that's understandable.
We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tulihiolal?
Oh, so all these actors are like really taking the time of saying Tulihiolal. They're saying Tulihiolal. They say Tulihiolal, like at that speed. But I think the more you say it, the more you can say it better.
I can answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
They're so confused.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then
Oh.
all is well. Of course.
Okay, she holds a lot of influence.
Please, accept our apologies.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
They're so relieved.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
Well, well. You really are a figure of authority here.
Are you suggesting I don't look the part?
I mean, we don't know your customs, Wuklamot.
Anyway, first things first. I bid you welcome to Tulihiolal.
Tulihiolal. I am overdressed for this region. So this area is called Tulihiolal, and Tural is... So Tural is the name of the region. You'll be dying from a heat stroke, yeah. So this is Tulihiolal, but the region is like Eorzea. This is called Tural. Okay, got it. I wonder what kind of trouble those soldiers are expecting. It's so nice to feel that familiar breeze again. I wasn't sure my stomach would make it. According to Aaronville, the Vanu I thought I saw belongs to a clan known as the Hanu Hanu. It seems they share more than a physical resemblance. What an amazing city. As lively as Ul'dah and even more colorful. Alright, Aaronville, what's up? Well, despite the storm's efforts to the contrary, here we are, safe and sound. Alright. You've arrived in Tuliolal. You can return to the city at any time by speaking with the sprightly sailor in Scholar's Harbor in Old Charlian. Cool. The nation of Tuliolal. While being on solid ground has improved Woklamat's mood, her stomach appears to be lagging behind. She's hungry, eh? Right then, first things first. Still a bit queasy. No more boats for a while. I realize we've just arrived, but we should get you familiar with the city before the rite of succession begins. No arguments here. I should very much like to explore. Then I'll guide you. She needs to go lie down. Are you sure you're in any condition to do so? Aha, we were wondering who these strange folk were. So the third promise has found herself some new followers then. Followers? He's so mad. Aaronville's like, followers, we're just helping her out. Woklamat, are you unwell? No, not at all. Couldn't it be better? The third promise does not get seasick. No, sir. As for my handpicked entourage here, I've recruited them to help me win the rite of succession. I was about to show them around the city, in fact. That sounds lovely. But a group of foreigners is going to attract attention, especially if they're in the company of the third promise. Everyone will be curious. We certainly were. You siblings have a tendency to command a respectful distance, but you're just so easy to approach. And I enjoy it so much when you do. Please don't ever worry that you're a bother to me. So she's open with the people. That's a good start. You're very kind. Good day to you, third promise. They did have a point. Woklamat is technically royalty here. Like it or not, a person of her station surrounded by this many outsiders is bound to draw a crowd. Oh, wait, what do you mean technically? I suggest we move in 2 groups so as to attract less attention. Just technically ignoring me then? Shin, you and Cryo can come with me. I'll take the twins then. We'll get in touch once we've had a good look around. The voyage was hard on all of us, so take it slow and recuperate. You have time enough for that. I like the giving you time to explore Tuliolal. Enjoy your wanderings. It's like they're making it a sticking, like an actual thing to do in the main story. Perhaps we should wait a bit, at least until Woklamat's nausea subsides. Bro. No need for that. Look, I'm ready to go. Oh. Poor Woklamat. In like a nation where traveling by sea is like a big thing, Woklamat is not built for this. Well, Twitter is chill now, so you got time. I'm fine now, really. Can't stand around all day feeling sorry for myself, what with the contest looming and all. Now then, seeing as we're already here, I might as well tell you about the harbor. Aaronville already mentioned the reefs in our coastal waters, which explains why you don't see any big ships moored at the docks. Only vessels with shallow drafts can navigate the bay. Mostly small fishing boats or barges ferrying cargo up and down the rivers from inland settlements. Much of the incoming traffic is from Yogg-Toral, the southern landmass. The clans there produce various goods for export. Their wares are unloaded here and carted off to the merchant stalls in the neighboring markets. Speaking of which, Bayside Bevy should be our next stop. Okay, cool. This place is huge. Okay. Let's talk to some people. Welcome back. Next, I'll have carry the... Oh, forgive me, I mistook you for a dock worker. We should also cover this, just in case. Okay. Okay, there we go. I guess we'll just go by where she wants us to go. This is Bayside Bevy, Tuliol's largest marketplace. Being right next to the harbor, everything from fresh fish to imported wares go directly to the shelves. Anything you want, they most likely have. Cool. Alright, I should mention that here in Tuliolal we buy things with Pel, a currency that the Pelu Pelu created. But don't worry, more and more trade is coming in from Eorzea, so most shops are happy to accept your guild. There's also Wachumeki Meki, another market to the east of here, but that can wait for another time. I have other places I want to show you first. Next we'll head back a bit, then northwards up the stairs to a certain plaza. I can't wait to see the look on your faces. Okay, I can already tell that a lot of the names are going to be like kind of crazy. Oh man. We'll see though. Hello. Welcome to Tuliolal. You're the adventurer Wuklamot recruited to our entourage, yes? If there's anything you wish to know, I am at your service. It's still crazy. Have fun. What do you do here? Is it not obvious at a glance? Then again, perhaps an Eorzean will be unfamiliar with Mamulja culture. I am of the Buniwa tribe. Buniwa tribe? And like most of my kin, I specialize in manners of the arcane. Arcane? Are we getting a League of Legends spin-off? As soon as I came of age, I left my hometown of Mamuk and journeyed all across Tural to hone my skills. It gave me some much-needed perspective on the world around me. I considered traveling to Eorzea next, but I took quite a liking to Tuliolal. That's a mouthful. And so I plan to remain to make use of my magics here. What manner of place is this? Tuliolal is the beating heart of Tural that the Dawn Servant would call home. It got its start about 80 years ago when the newly crowned Dawn Servant decided to build a town centered on the Yokui temple ruins. By implementing a medley of techniques from all different Turali cultures, the Tuliolal style of architecture was born. Beautiful, isn't it? By the way, have you heard that Gululjaja is stepping down as Dawn Servant? I suppose he just wants to live out his final years in peace. In any case, I hope you're excited for the Ascension ceremony. It ought to be quite the spectacle. Thanks. Thanks for the info. What do you think of that, eh? Goodness me, you have Aetherites in Tuliolal? I told you before, my brother Koana spent 3 years studying in Charlian. He fell in love with the nation and its ways and brought back to us the knowledge of Aetherite construction. Papa warmed to the idea at once, had one built immediately. Did you do the attuning thing? If you're ready to continue, we'll head down again and then up the slope to the right. Right at the top is the gate which leads to Zaktural. Let's make a stop at Bright Plume Post on the way though. That's the headquarters of for the Lands Guard. Okay. I might as well make this place my new return area. I forgot how to do that. Question chat, how do I make an area or an Aetherite my return one? Select, oh right, you're right. Thank you. Thank you, Ash. Okay, so we gotta go up that way. Let me attune to some aetheroid first. Wait a minute, this is like weird terrain. What in the world? Okay. Let's attune to aetheroid first. It's a huge hub. I can imagine. It seems pretty huge. That's what she said. There's one over there. Oh, this actually is pretty big. That's crazy. But the scenery is nice. I like the design of this place. It's very nice. Wait, it's like the paths here are like so odd. It's like this way, and then I guess I have to go up to this way. Interesting. Am I not able to go this way yet? Or maybe not there, but... Alpacas. Not chocobos, but alpacas. Amazing. Okay. I did not expect alpacas. This place is beautiful. I don't think we've ever had an area with like heavy jazz or saxophone influence. It's kind of cool. I guess the fastest way to just be go back down. Okay. It's like so rich with like nature, or like the natural world too. Ishgard's cold, Ulda's more desert. I mean, I guess the closest we have is Gridania, and like it's in the forest and stuff. And some other areas too, I guess. Graphics update made the devs want to throw more fauna. That's very understandable. Let's see. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense in terms of like wanting to create a world or more a hub that has like part forest, part, I guess, port with water too. Still really cool though. Nostalgia. Ever since Kwanit returned home from his stay in Charlian, we've been seeing an uptick in import goods. If I see anything I don't recognize, I assume it's fragile or liable to explode. That's not good. Okay. I guess There's one there, one there. Okay. Okay. Oops. Oh, I was going the right way. Whoops. Discuss Tuliola's elevation. Trudging up and down all these slopes and stairs is exhausting. I understand now where Luke Lamont gets her endless endurance. We have a lot of narrow, winding streets that crawl up the sides of the mountain. As you can see though, the builders made sure the city's main thoroughfares were wide enough to accommodate wagons. Interesting. Make sure you attune to the etherite. Yes, yes, yes. Thank goodness for Etherites, though I don't share Wookalamon's dislike of ships. I'm not especially eager to make that voyage again. Poor Cryo. Just don't let go of your cart. That's true. Okay, let me see if I can get this center Etherite first. This place is actually huge. It's actually really big. Bigger than I anticipated. Till we get you to do the jump puzzles. So she loves them. Yeah, she definitely loves them. Oh, Sushi. Actually, yeah, speaking of Sushi, I should shout out. Oh wait, why didn't that work? Oops. Sleepy Sushi Co. There we go. There it is. I keep forgetting I have to type it out because you have the Korean characters in there. Making life harder for all the streamers out there. Just kidding. Okay, that should be all the Etherites, right? Okay. I'm assuming there's a night theme for Tuliolal as well. Cool. Here we are, Bright Plume Post. The soldiers stationed here are responsible for defending Tuliolal and preserving the peace. The Landsguard are led by our nation's strongest warrior, and so naturally, Papa has commanded them since the beginning. Oh, is it her dad that leads them? At least until 3 years ago when Zoralja took over as commander. The title is no empty honor. It means the first promise is considered equal to the Dawn Servant in martial strength. Oh wow. Meanwhile, I haven't even managed to. Well, I'll discuss my brothers and their accomplishments later. Alphino and Alice should be around to hear it too. Come on, it's time I showed you the Sky Gate. It's right at the northern end of Talon March. Okay. Cool. What's up, dude? Bull Magin. This here is Bright Bloom Post, also known as the Landsguard headquarters. Under the command of the great Zoralja, we hone our combat skills in order to apprehend any threats detected on patrol. You may come and go as you like, but don't cause trouble. You hear me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a big gate. Oops. Massive, isn't it? And on the other side is an equally massive bridge to match. Both were constructed by a race of giants, the Yakwe. Strictly speaking, Tural is actually two separate continents. Yak-Tural, the southern lands of the mother, and Zak-Tural, the northern lands of the father, which lie beyond the bridge. Legends say it used to be one great landmass, but long ago, the two gods fought a titanic battle, and when one threw the other to the ground, the impact was so devastating as to split the continent in twain. A familiar sounding tale. I am put in mind of the conflict between Hydaelyn and Zodiark. And for anyone who knows knows Xenoblade Chronicles' intro, I kind of wonder if that kind of was an influence on this story. The two big titans fighting. But getting back to Zak-Tural, those lands are also part of the Tuliolal nation, correct? That's right, isn't my father incredible? He united the peoples of two continents into a single nation. The many clans of Tural had been at war for generations. It was only when Papa traveled the lands and put a stop to their myriad conflicts that we finally had peace. And that's the main reason I want to win the throne, so I can preserve the peace he built. That's a noble goal. I like that. But I see you're more interested in what's behind the gate than hearing about my aspirations. No, I want to hear more about that, Woklamat. I have time for both. Crossing the bridge to Zak-Tural requires a special travel pass. Unfortunately, they won't issue any new permits until the rite of succession is over. I promise to get you one when I'm Dawn Servant, but until then, you'll just have to wait. Then I'll make sure you win, mark my words. You really mean that? Woe to anyone who stands between you and adventure. We're still an adventurer at heart. It's funny. Even though we saved the world from destruction, at the end of the day, we're still an adventurer. Tired from all this walking? Take a moment to rest and we'll continue the tour. We must have covered half the city by now. Tuliolal is unlike any other place I've visited. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. What did I get? 645 gear? I don't need this though, because I have 660. Anyways. Certain stories are often rooted in true events. Given the similarities, could it be that Tural's legend was inspired by Hydaelyn's clash with the Zodiark? City of Stairs. Woklamat is ready to commence the second half of the Tuliolal tour. We'll head west next, toward the Arch of the Dawn. The dirigible landing is on the way. You have dirigibles too? Tuliolal certainly doesn't want for methods of travel. We get by. Now if you've seen enough of this area, let me know and we'll continue on. The Arch of the Dawn is on the other side of the city, so to speak. So speak up if you see something that interests you as we walk. I guess there are like probably areas you can like look at. Yeah, this is like so like Southern American meets like Aztec meets Islander. Interesting blend of influences. Or inspirations. Oops. I'm still struggling to conceive how one could construct an entire city on the side of a mountain. This was originally the site of a Yakui temple. The giants built it when they were first making the bridge of Zakturel to appease the god who slumbers in the great ocean trench. After the Yakui withdrew, the temple stood empty for centuries. So when Papa was establishing his new nation, he saw a structure he could refurbish into a palace, sitting practically in the center of Turel. He gathered artisans to do the work. The houses they built for themselves became the foundation of the city you see today. Very cool. Speaking of houses, we'll be passing through the Resplendent Quarter, the biggest residential district in Tuliolal. We climb these set of stairs here, all the way up. All the way up. Going all the way up. We were just here too. Discuss the palace. The sheer scale of this place is incredible. I wonder what that carving at the top represents. Papa's palace is called Volokshunsa, which roughly translates to invincible resilience. You probably want to take a closer look, but we'll be coming back here later. Let's move on for now. Okay, that sounds good. Okay. A lot of stairs that connects the areas. I guess it makes sense because it was carved on the side of a mountain. So like, that makes sense. There's a lot of elevation. So this is the Resplendent Quarter. What manner of people live here? We have residents from all the Yorkturo clans. Mulja, Sabral, Pelu, Moblin, Hanu. We also have Tonawa. What? Tonawa. Wait a minute. Tonaata, Hetsaro, and Shatona, who moved south from their ancestral lands in Zakturel. In essence, it's a gathering of people from every corner of Turel. A true representation of Tuliol's diverse character. You suffered in this expansion. The adornments on each building contribute to the eclectic cultural aesthetic. It's also beautiful. I'm glad you think so. Come, we continue down the stairs. Okay, where are we going next? Yeah, it's like a lot of like interesting naming conventions. I won't get through it as best we can. The huge drum. I've never seen such an enormous drum. Oh, is it that? What would one even use to beat such an instrument? The big drum there is called Dawn Herald, the Dawn Herald. They play it for formal occasions, like when honoring the Landsguard's return from a dangerous duty. That's cool. I tried hitting it with my axe once and ripped the skin. It earned me a proper scolding, let me tell you. I think that was the time Papa held me upside down by the ankle. Oh no. Why would you hit a drum with an axe? Woklamat, I thought you were smarter than this. Come on, girl. Okay. And here are our dirigibles. Not bad, eh? I heard other nations use airships to sail the skies, but you only find balloons in Tuliolal. We have them for the exact same reason as the Aetherites, Koana brought back the plans from Charlian, and Papa thought them fantastic and commissioned their construction. This was around 3 years ago. Since that time, we've added flights to other settlements. Trade with frontier communities has never been easier. That's enough about dirigibles. The Arch of the Dawn awaits. The Arch of the Dawn. Oh, they're talking about the entrance arch? Oh, actually, no, that's like on the side. Never mind. This is it, the Arch of the Dawn. When the Giants were still here, it was known as the Yogg-Toroil Landgate. When Papa found the Tuliolal, everyone began using its present name in honor of his great achievement. Through this gate is Kozamauka, the wetlands south of the city. Depending on what the right of succession asks of us, we might end up going in that direction. Kozamauka, the name alone is intriguing. Speaking of which, what were those fluffy animals we passed earlier? They're alpacas. They really don't have alpacas in Eorzea, huh? That's hilarious. Ah, those are alpacas. Fearsome four-legged fiends. Fearsome? They seem quite placid to me. You'll learn soon enough, Cryo. You'll learn soon enough. But forget the alpacas. I have something far more important to show you. Come along. What do we have next? Where are we going? If you wish to learn the history of Tuliolal, then look no further. These stone pillars, you mean? This spot's captured Cryo's attention. A saga in stone. Cryo regards the stone pillars curiously. What is special about these pillars, if I may ask? At a glance, they might look like ordinary stone decorations, but if you take a really good look, you'll see there's something much more interesting. Before we do that, let's take a look. I'm assuming it's their history carved in the stone. That doesn't look good. Oh, these aren't carved yet, which means the history is still unwritten. That's cool. Oops. Suppose we are to do as level Climax suggests. The following event cannot be scaled. Okay, yes. Let's learn about the history. Pictures? Wait, no, these are glyphs. They seem to tell a series of stories, many of them featuring a two-headed Mamulja. Oh, then this must be... That's right, it follows the exploits of my father, Gulul Jaja. and his journey to unite our lands. We call it the Tuliolal Saga. The deeds he performed and the bonds he forged, all immortalized in stone. There's no better way to learn how Tuliolal came to be. Study them as long as you like. Cool. Oh, oops. Okay, hold on. My bad. I guess we can... Lay of the Rage, Lay of Pots. Lay of the Brotherhood. The pillar tells the Lay of the Brotherhood. It depicts the scene where Papa granted an audience to the foreign explorer Kit something. I can never remember the name. You mean Ketenram? Ah, that's the one. Ketenram's arrival in Tyrol is what prompted Papa to embark on his own journey. It's said the two grew to be close friends, brothers in spirit if not in blood. But no one knows what became of the explorer in later years. Ketenram's disappearance is a mystery in Eorzea as well. The records say he traveled between our lands and yours for a while, but then it's assumed he was lost at sea. Interesting. The Lay of Reeds. Here we have the Lay of Reeds. This is the story of when Papa visited the Hanu in their village of Kuzamauka. Now, the people often almost mistook for Vanu, if not for the colorful plumage. He spent a fair bit of time among the Vanu in the Sea of Clouds, so it's no surprise he took an interest in your countrymen. I don't know how it is with your Vanu, but our Hanu are a bright and cheerful sort. They hold this one festival every year, very famous and a lot of fun. Cool, cool. So there are like a lot of similarities but differences as well. Lay of Pots. Let's see, this one is the Lay of Pots, which depicts the moblins of Kozumauka. They might wear odd masks and sound weirdly muffled when they talk, but the gold and silver work they sell is the best you'll find anywhere. Moblin goods are the standard when it comes to gift giving. Clearly the Vanu aren't the only people with distant Turali counterparts. Those are like the kobolds. The kobolds, right? Lay of Repast. This one recounts the Lay of Repast. As you can probably tell, the figure depicted here is of the Zubral, like me. For decades, the Zubral and the Mumulja were at war for control of the forest of Yaktel. The actions Papa took to end that conflict have since been hailed as the first steps in the founding of Tuliolal. There is a clan of Hrothgar and Bozja known as Hellions. In their society, the women rule as queens, and the men serve as devoted subjects. Yet here in Tyrol, men and women appear to be of equal status. How dramatically culture can vary with location. This is true. If you're done with the first half, we can move on to the second. Lead the way, Wuklamat. Let me know about the history of your lands. The Lay of Gold. The Lay of Gold. This pillar shows one of the Pelu Pelu, whose homeland is in Rukupacha. Having created our currency, the Pelu are rightfully known as the merchant clan. They oversee Tuliolal's markets, and their traveling peddlers are a common sight no matter where you go in Tyrol. Don't let their size fool you, they might be mistaken as children, but beneath those beaked masks, they are clever and calculating traders. Are these supposed to be kobolds, or are these supposed to be like lalas? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Lay of Ice. Oh, this one is my favorite. The Lay of Ice. It depicts the battle with the legendary Tyrol Vidral Valigamanda. I should explain. A Tyrol Vidral is a creature that has lived far beyond its usual lifespan and awakened to preternatural power. Tataru described the Far Eastern auspices in a similar fashion. Could this be the same phenomenon? Valagamarda itself was dubbed the Sky Ruin, a name earned for the destruction and terror it visited upon Tyrol every time it stirred from its slumber. But 80 years ago or so, its ruinous reign was brought to an end. After a great struggle, Papa and his comrades managed to overcome the raging Vidral and sealed it away in the Urcopacha Mountains. Despite its reputation, however, Velagaranda is also a symbol of power. That's why you'll see its likeness on Tuliola's national emblem and adorning the banners at the palace. Okay, let's see. Lay of Proof. Ah, the Lay of Proof. That big fellow is of the Yokui, the largest of Tural's peoples. These giants once used their great size and strength to establish a dominion encompassing all of Yogg-Tural. Having brought the southern reaches to heel, they then turned northwards, setting their sights on Zag-Tural. You'll recall the massive bridge they built beyond the Skygate. Sometime after launching the northern campaign, however, they just gave up. They abandoned the lands they'd conquered and withdrew into the mountains of Urcopacha. I've never seen any of their kind so much as set foot in the city. This was a people with the power and resourcefulness to raise a temple on a mountaintop and build a bridge across the sea with stone. What would move them to renounce their ambitions and their place in Turali history? And then there's a blank one, which I assume is going to be for Wuklamot. Oh, this one is unmarked. Papa said he left a blank pillar for the next chapter of Tuliola's history. Whatever that might be. It's gonna be your time, Wuklamot, your time. Had your fill of history then? Yes, thank you. Fun little history lesson. Glad to hear it. You know, I feel awfully hungry all of a sudden. No surprises there, seeing I couldn't keep anything down for a while, but now I think I'm ready to eat again. So let's go and have ourselves a bite of local delicacy. Come, I'll take you to the best restaurant in the city. I like the sound of that. I wonder what kind of food their specialty is. You'll see. Alright. I mean, Garaha was eating a taco in the trailer, so I'm assuming it's like similar to that. It's kind of obvious, yeah. What a lovely establishment. I'm reminded of the Bismarck in Limsa. Have you ever had tacos? Oh, they're a Tuliola classic. You bake a crunchy shell made from corn flour and fill it with meat and salad. A lot of shops and stalls sell them, but I like how they're made here. It's a Bolyav Thai best. And I need one right in front of me right now. Let's head downstairs and place an order with Old Bruk Ivu. Oh cool, it's a downstairs location. Cool. Let's talk to some people. First time in Tuliolo, if nothing else, you simply must try the tacos. You won't find this flavor anywhere else. So Ash, you did call it. It is basically South America. You want to learn more about the diversity of Tuliolo? Just take a look at the menu here. Sabalyav Thai serves traditional cuisine from every culture. Of course, most people just order the tacos. There's something addicting about the classic taste of comfort food. Trust me, one bite and you'll be hooked too. Alright, that's it. Every dish looks delicious. At the risk of sounding like Wuklamot, the mere sight of so much fine cuisine is making me ravenous. This is Brokevu, the owner. Don't let his unassuming appearance fool you. When it comes to making tacos, he is the greatest artisan in all of Tural. Look at this guy. Look at this charming man who makes tacos. Makes a lot of food. Brokevu. I did get it right.
My companions must sample your heavenly tacos. One for each of us, please.
Right away, promise. and I'll pack them tight with my choicest feelings. Only the best for you and your friends.
That hair on a Hrothgar is too funny. Just, I don't know, man.
Did you hear the Silver Scales are back? Seems their overseas foray ended in disaster. More than half their warband is missing, including their leader.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Aye. And now keen to rebuild their broken reputations, the survivors seek the Golden City. A fool's errand. How many hopefuls have disappeared in search of that fable? They should count their lucky stars they came home alive at all.
Guess there's still a lot of dangers in Turo.
The legend of the Golden City is well known here, I take it.
It is, but as no one's ever seen it, many question if there is any truth to the tale. Like our skeptical Erinville.
I can't imagine the Dawn Servant would request a formal survey for a place that doesn't exist.
Why do I look so, like, agitated? Why?
Now to find a spot with a pleasant view to enjoy our crunchy spoils.
Oh no. Maybe you're hangry, maybe. But that guy stepped on our tacos. Dude, that's rude. That's rude.
If it isn't the third promise.
Who are you?
What the?
What the?
I don't know these ones. New salt.
Dredge from foreign waters is my guess, brother.
They're brothers? That's unfortunate.
Of course, that's it. Wuklamat is so afraid of the coming contest that she went crying for special help.
Okay, I already kind of hate this guy.
Was there something you wanted, Bakul Jaja?
Or I hate these guys, I should say.
The third promise remembers us. Such an honor.
So rude.
Glory on your name, brother.
Bakul Jaja. The mighty and the mystic.
And on yours, brother.
I know my rivals for the throne. Nothing more.
Of course, they're rivals.
Another child of the Dawn Servant?
No, this brute.
We have no ties to their farce of a family. Unlike the sneevling house cat.
Damn.
We are blessed siblings, the elevated chosen. We alone are fit to succeed Golul Jaja as Dawn Servant.
All peoples are equal in Tulihiola. Your heritage gives you no greater claim to the throne.
Shall we test that idea here and now? See if your strength is equal to ours.
So I'm gonna guess that, like, all the people who are, like, trying to like ascend as the next Dawn Servant are, like, of different race too. Which would make sense, because it seems like Tuliyola is like a place that has a lot of diversity. So
None of this has any bearing on the right of succession, correct? Best not waste your energies on pointless scuffles.
yeah, you tell him, Krail. You tell him.
The kitten comes to the house cat's defense.
I wanna slap this guy. Hey Kisa, welcome in. We're just starting Dawntrail. I wanna slap Cool Jaja.
Since when was our nation overrun by mewling weaklings?
It's pretty good. I like Tuiolal as a location. Time for you to make a hit list. But yeah, Kisa, it's good so far. We just reached a new location, getting to know a bit about its history. But now this Bookful Jaja guy needs a slap in the face.
Listen to me, you.
Damn, Cryo's the mature one. I like this. And they underestimate Cryo because of her size, but Cryo's strong.
A two-headed Mamulja. I knew of them, but that's the first I've seen in the flesh.
I'm gonna make a prediction. I feel like later in the story, the two sides of Bookful Jaja is gonna they're gonna butt heads, pun intended, about how to proceed, and they're gonna not agree on things in the future. Are you using trust systems if you get to dungeons or PF? I think I might just queue up regularly. We'll see. We'll see when we get there.
Some get it into their twin heads that they're destined to follow in my father's footsteps. So they travel to distant lands to hone their battlecraft. Those are likely the ones you've heard about.
Are there other two-headed claimants?
No, just Bakul Jaja. Even in Tural, his kind are far from common.
If you want a healer queue, I'll help. No worry. I am going through it as a Viper. But if people, I guess we'll open it up when we get there.
The Mamulja people largely belong to one of three clans. The Hubigo, the Bunewa,
The Hubigo, the Boony one.
and the Dopro.
They're all lizard people. Variation of lizard people. Tacos.
Every once in a great while, a two-headed offspring is born from a union between the brown-scaled Hubigo and the blue-scaled Bunewa. The child grows to possess immense strength, both physical and magical.
Okay, so they crossbreed. That's why you get a guy like Bukul Jaja.
Blessed siblings indeed.
Forget them. Let's go and buy more tacos. I can think of nothing better to rid me of this bad taste in my mouth.
Thank you for the redeem.
Enjoying your tour of the city, I trust. We've seen our share of notable sights and took a moment to rest.
Thank you for hydrate, Cat.
As such, we're ready to present ourselves at the palace for the rite of succession. Shall we meet you there?
The palace it is. I'll let Wuklamart know. Destiny calls. Perhaps we can return for more tacos later?
No tacos. That kind of
So it goes.
that kind of makes me sad too. No tacos for them. They can't experience the new sensation or the new taste of tacos. I'm kind of sad. Burkavu's lovingly made tacos went to waste, and it's all that brutish judge's fault. Oh, what's going on, Cat? Oops. I was looking forward to trying some authentic Tulial cuisine, but we should hurry and join Alphino and the others at the palace. No tacos for us, yeah, it's sad. Alright, it's a bit of a climb to the top, but you can head up from the Resplendent Quarter, or even the eastern side of Talon March if you prefer. Now that you have an idea of how the city is laid out, I'll let you find your own way to Volokshudze. I think I can use Aetheryte, I think. Ah, my poor empty belly. Sad taco noises. It is sad, for sure. No tacos, this makes Woklama a sad cat. Okay, where do we need to go? Okay. Guess we're going into the palace to make our introductions, our official introductions. Sad taco noises indeed. Alright. Oh, they're all here. Do you have a better feel for the city now? There's so many narrow winding streets, but even if you get lost, all you have to do is keep heading up, and you'll arrive at the palace eventually. The food is amazing. Passing Momoljaja let us try a fruit called cherimoya, and it was just sublime. We saw a two-headed Momolja on our way here, another claimant in the right of succession, according to Aaronville. How does Aaronville know all this? He's very well informed. You made it good, then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri, but the contest won't wait for us forever. Oh, I gotta ask Namika to cook me something afterward. I think this is gear I don't need, but I'll open it up for a glam later. Upon speaking air, so cutscenes will play in sequence. Okay. The right of succession. Aaronville has been waiting patiently for your arrival. I've acquainted the twins with the city as best I could in a short time. Their unbridled enthusiasm made it rather difficult. Invariably, something would catch their eye, spurring them to run down an alley to investigate. It was like herding a pair of unruly corals. The twins are just curious. It's funny. It's cute though. It's a new world, new land, so it's fine. I understand all too well. Charlene had the same effect on me. Right then. Now it's time we saw the inside of the palace. Papa will want to know I'm home and to meet the allies I've chosen. Given how impulsive he is though, there's no telling what we might be in for. I'm a bit nervous. I'm a little nervous about this. Wait a minute. Is that Estinian? He's already here? Why is he here? Why is he already here? Dude. And he has...
Estinian? When did he get here?
Yeah, when did he get here?
What's the point? Why is he here?
That is also a good question. Why is he here?
Oh, you know this man?
Of course.
Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunperch to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
So because Estinian's strong, he got invited. Interesting.
So the one Estinian is crossing blades with.
The one Estinian's sparring with is Woklamat's father, a lizard man. That's kind of unexpected. Is she adopted then? Whoa. What up, Estinian? Long time no see.
That will do, Spearman. I will receive my darling daughter.
What's up, Mr. Dragoon man?
Know that you are the strongest I fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that man there.
Oh, why did you have to hype us up, Estinian? We're not ready for this.
I see you, warrior.
Okay. What's going on, Moist? Welcome in. Hope you had a good day. We're playing through Dawntrail MSQ.
We had no idea you meant to visit Taral.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
Gonna drop a lurk to avoid spoilers, but hope you have a good stream. No worries, Moist. All good, man. Thanks for coming in and saying hi.
And thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
Okay, if we're, in the trailer we saw all the scions. So Estinian's here because he got invited. Then how are Ishtola, Graha, Bankrit, and oh, I'm blanking on his name. What's his name again? Oh, guys, what's his name? Our astrologian scion. Urianger, thank you. I haven't used their names in a long time. Then how are all the other scions gonna? I'm assuming all the other scions are gonna be here too, for some reason or another.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
Oh, he has two heads.
I'm not sure I understand.
They will explain soon enough. I'm sure. He has two heads. Wow.
The old man has been feeling his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
So the one that's uncovered is like more in line with combat, and then the head of reason is the one that seeks to use wisdom instead of brawn. Brain and brawn. Got it.
Enough about me, Lamati. I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamachi.
A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
And is she adopted? I'm assuming Wuklamot is adopted. Erinville. Does he know Erinville?
When last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solonesh.
It's Erinville now.
Oh. Cut him off fast.
I took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
Okay. Sorry, just grab some water. But, okay. Erinville clearly has a different name and title, I think. And I think he's not wanting to expose that yet. Okay.
Erinville, then. And these others, I assume, are Lamati's recruited allies. Ha! Old-tempered steel. Yet as much as I'd enjoy testing their metal, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once.
Yeah, let's see all the other claimants. Let's see who else there is. I'm curious.
Then I shall leave you to it. Good fortune, my friends.
Good seeing you, Estinian. I know we'll meet again. And hopefully. Unless that's just one cameo for the whole expansion. Oh, cool. There's 4. 4? 3 or 4? And there's the guy we hate already. The brothers we hate. Hello, Perk. Welcome in.
The claimants are assembled. The first promise
Zoralja. So are they titled by like first, second, third promise?
The second promise? Oh no.
Didn't Oklamat say Koana's her brother?
The third promise. Uklamat.
And the fourth?
And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja.
So he has a different title. Bakul Jaja. Come on. This guy needs a slap in the face.
You four will compete in the rite of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Servant. I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away. And it is time I yield my position.
Not part of the royalty, you can say? I guess so. I guess the first, second, and third promise are part of the royalty. Which is why they have those titles, I guess.
But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliyola is young. And so I look to the always for inspiration. The rite of succession. The means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen. Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliyola I built is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamulja at all.
Okay, so it used to be that only Mamulja could ascend to being the Dawn Servant, but they changed it because they want to be more inclusive and more have more diversity. Okay. And this guy's upset about that.
So I gave the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well.
Okay, so our feline friends, Uklamat and Koana, are adopted. At least he kind of cleared that up.
Yet the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
Now you have us to compete again.
This guy's cocky.
Though it seems the one-head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
Is it too low? Do I need to adjust it a little bit? I'll turn it up a bit. I'll turn it up a little bit.
Our brother was in shock Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral. Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself. To triumph in the right of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yogg-Tural.
Mm-hmm.
And find the City of Gold.
That's the objective. Find the City of Gold, a place that might not exist. Okay.
If I may, Father.
Speak, Koana.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact. If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
Yeah, does he have proof the city exists? Also, is the dialogue volume too quiet?
Are you for us proof, my unbroken word? For I have seen it with my own 4 eyes.
You can hear it fine? Okay.
The city's real. All those years.
So the city of gold is real.
This was before the founding of Tuliyomal. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions. And we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City. I mean to have you do the same. But in order to achieve victory proper, you need to break the seal I put in place.
Break a seal?
Bring them.
That's kind of cool armor that his servant's wearing. I like the color scheme. Oh, what's happening? Oh, the seals? Oh, based on the history of Tuliyollal. All the bonds that were created.
The Tuliyollal saga.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth.
Okay.
Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
So the contest is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
There's a lot of hoops that they're making us jump through.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Martial tournaments, hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge.
I kind of like this guy, Gulul Jaja. He's kind of fun. He's a fun, kind of a fun guy.
You may think the ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both. But I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. If he's gonna give up his throne, he might as well do it the way he wants it to go.
A waste of time. Just name Bakunja just successor and be done with it.
Again, Bukul Jaja needs a slap to both his faces.
The rite of cessation begins now. I'll be watching you progress with great interest.
he just didn't acknowledge what Bukul Jaja said. He just like gave him a look and he's like, good luck everybody.
And Clemens, remember to collect your tablets before you leave.
Cryo?
You are one of Lamachi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Cryo Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Ah.
The letter.
It would seem you sent this letter to my orders some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf.
You'll give no spoilers, but love learning about Cryo, this expansion. Yeah, for sure.
Included with the correspondence was this earring.
The earring.
A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here.
How crazy would it be if Cryo ends up becoming the Dawn Servant? Just kidding, that's probably not gonna happen.
On behalf of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
No, not at this time. I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request, would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the rights of succession.
Interesting, so finding out more about her grandfather ties into the right of succession? What? Did her grandfather, like, help set it up or something?
Once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor. If you want to hear it, then you had best help Lamachi win.
And that's when Cryo suddenly became one of the claimants in the right of succession. Can you imagine if she, like, inserted herself into this contest? Just to hear more about Galuf?
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your golden
That would be
city.
kind of funny. She's just like, a new challenger.
Thank you for hearing my petition.
It's nice to see Cryo, like, getting more spotlight.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galuf.
Wait a minute. I just thought of something. What if the head of wisdom, or whatever, the second head, is actually Galuf? But that's probably not the case. It will be kind of interesting, though.
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this?
What's wrong, Aaronville?
Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm.
Aaronville, we're here. We sailed across the Great Sea to get here. What are you saying now?
Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil.
Oh, he's worried because it's like dealing with the nation's politics. I see.
If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
Oh.
Life is a series of journeys,
Graha.
my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road.
Wise words, Graha.
But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
I like this little moment we had at the end of Endwalker with Graha. It's very nice. Yeah, that's your boy, Sushi. I've made my decision and I need to see it through. I want to see where this journey leads.
So you are committed to your path. I will speak no more of it then. As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
What do you mean? Ooh. It begins. So it begins.
Here they come! It's Saralja!
All the like kind of
Fierce and mean. Make no mistake.
all the
There
claims.
goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
Oh.
First promise, our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry. Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please.
How bold to do this in like the opening ceremonies.
Saralja.
Saralja.
Take heart, tiller of the soil. The Resilion son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
Nice. They all want what's best for the people of Tural.
Saralja, the first promise and commander of the Landsguard. Saralja, the Palaceer. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Saralja is indeed the natural child of Gulul Jaja.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion, common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children.
Oh.
Yet Saralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
I might need to change the volume balance because I feel like the music is overpowering the voices.
And a warrior's reticence. He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
He's a natural swordsman, a gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire. Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists.
Expansionists.
This puts him in direct opposition to Wuklamat, who advocates for the preservation
Oh,
of
I see now. Because Woklamat wants to keep peace, whereas Saralja wants to expand their territory, and I guess that might also involve conquest.
You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Saralja, the warmonger.
Cryo?
Cryo, are you alright?
The echo.
Oh,
It gave me a glimpse into Saralja's ambitions.
interesting.
Deep and unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire.
Dang.
It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
Oh, and there's Kwana. Looks like a nerd.
Second promise, you must bring us more marvelous conveniences. More dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading easier. The elders, they complain and complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new. You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Forgive me, but the right of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant. If you will excuse me.
He technically is nerd. Yeah, like it seems like each claimant has like a specialty.
That's our corner. Practical to a fault.
One is focused on expansion, one's focused on the trade routes.
Here we have Kona, the second promise, who spent time as a pupil at Charlian's own studio.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Charlian. He is the hope of those who prize innovation.
So he's more about wanting to innovate with the things he learned from Charlian.
As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Wuklamat actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
And then there's this mofo.
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser claimants.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh, come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant. That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliyola. I'll brush aside your feeble contenders. And then you'll see who deserves your fealty. Well said, brother.
So he's standing on traditions, whereas
Mamulja finally found peace in Tuliolal. I pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
The chosen of Mamuk, Bakul Jaja, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise. His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself.
Wait a minute, are people leaving even though Wuklamat hasn't come out yet? People are leaving even though she hasn't come out yet? What's going on?
But one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn Servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
Oh, people are already leaving. That's what I was saying. Why aren't people sticking around? I guess Wuklamat doesn't have a lot of fans, even though she's the most likable one.
We wish for one thing and one thing only, third promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
Galul Jaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
There's Wuklamat.
Until Tuliolal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Wuklamat's most ardent supporters.
Apologies. It's hard to get away. This is Namika, my childhood nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life. I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
Oh, that's kind of her.
I place our precious third promise into your care.
Did you know Wuklamat was taking part in the rite of succession?
Who's this now?
Of the Dawn's promise, I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
Okay, so she has haters. Makes sense.
It's fine. I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Oh, that's kind of sad. Like, because I guess she's always compared to her siblings. But Wuklamat has the most heart.
Better, Wuklamat. I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling. Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone. Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
Thank you, Namika. Well, we ought to be on our way.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
Oh, that's sweet. Is Wuklamat gonna cry? Oh, that's cute. It's like seeing the baby that you raise go off and become an adult. As you just witnessed, Wuklamat has no great army of supporters. Not yet, at least. I know not what drives Zoralja, but it engulfs him like an inferno. So Kwana, the second promise, is intent on developing his country by means of Sharlayan innovations. Given his background, I suppose it should come as no surprise. The two-headed claimant Bokfuljaja treats everyone around him as lesser beings. No doubt he tried to elevate the Mamulja above other races should he become Dawn servant. Not unlike how the Garlean Empire afforded special status to pure-blood Garleans. It's funny how, like, it's actually interesting how each are affected by one of the claimants. Cryo with Zoralja, Alphino with Koana, Alice with Bokful. Okay, 1 second. Can someone look up something real fast for me? If I turn up voice, does that increase the volume of the character voices as well, like dialogue? Or is that under a different volume tab? Turn that down a bit. Voice does character voice and dialogue and voices in battle. Just all voices. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you, Perk. Appreciate that. So we'll put voice above background music, at least. So it's a bit balanced that way. Okay. Makes it hard to actually balance, yeah, I guess, but that's okay. As long as it's louder than background music, it should be fine. Well, so much for the brief reunion I had in mind. Papa is not one to waste time when he decides to act. I'm used to it by now, of course, but others are often caught off guard. In any case, we should talk about how we're going to find the City of Gold. All we have to work with are the 7 tablets and the connection to the Tuliolal saga. So if all of a sudden you hear lots of shouting and fights, that's it. Yeah, it's okay. Might I suggest first comparing the tablets against the pillars? You could check for any discrepancies between them. Good idea, let's go and take a look. It's raining though. Oh wait, I can use the aetherite. I take it you've also played through the Dawntrail MSQ perk? We need to go here. You have? Nice. What's your, like, non-spoiler thoughts about it? What did you think? And also, is perk 1004 supposed to be like, forgive me if this is wrong, but like perk Chunsa? It has some storytelling issues, but improves from 7.0 to 7.3. Lots of moments that really hit home. Not as bad as people seem to say. Okay, okay. Nice. That makes everyone. We'll Clement the tablets if you would. Of course. Everyone has a tablet, then let's compare them to their respective pillars. Keep an eye out for even the smallest differences. It's good though we have a good big party. So no, perk is a generic, so you have to add something for the username, and coincidentally I found out about the Chunsa thing later. Okay, that's okay. May I ask, are you Korean? Because Chunsa is Korean. Okay, I was gonna ask. You're Korean though, so now you got that? Okay, okay. Unless I'm missing something, the glyphs appear to be identical. The only difference being that the tablets have hollows where the keystones are to be fitted. So now that we've established that the scenes are the same, where do we go from here? The Dawn Servant said we were to retrace the path he walked in. Thank you for the vibes, Kisa. The Dawn Servant said we were to retrace the path he walked in uniting Tural's people, and that we would encounter 7 electors along the way. Then we have the answer here in front of us. Papa's path is all laid out in the Tuliolal saga. The events the glyphs portray, do we know the exact locations where they took place? If one is close, we could go there and search for an elector. That would confirm we're on the right track. Let me think. The Lay of Reeds was in the nearby Hanu Hanu settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during festival season, and the whole village was alive with good cheer. There's also the Lay of Gold, though that one involved the Pelu village, which is about the same distance from here. Before going anywhere, we should ask around about the road ahead. I heard a lot of talk as we toured the city about that storm we passed through at sea. Apparently it ravaged Yogg-Toral several days ago. Since our roads are not as well paved as Eorzea's, they're more susceptible to damage from natural disasters. If we want to avoid wasting time taking a dead-end trail, I suggest we spend a few moments making inquiries. If it's information we need, just leave it to me. I'll bring the information to us. What? She's so eager. I kind of like that enthusiasm, but Aaron feels like, ugh. His face. It would be prudent to ensure we're prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. Aaronville's face. He's like, oh no, what Clement, what are you doing? Oh man. It shows that they were good friends. It's funny. Alright, so where are we going? Side-eyeing for sure. Oh man. That's hilarious. Oh, such lovely little cottages, and they're on the water. What a comfort to have our lodgings sorted in advance. True. Wokelmon said she would bring the information to us. I wonder what she meant by that. Hold on. Cottages? Oh, these are pretty good lodgings. Wow. Aaronville is the embodiment of so done. It seems that way. I'm here for it though. That's right, the reservation is under Wokelmon's name. If you don't mind, I'll leave my companions to you. Certainly, sir. The fact that she has a name. Terrell does have the nicest inn rooms in your opinion? Okay. I'll go and track down the third premise. Once you've finished organizing your gear, you can meet us outside Sublay of Tai. Very spacious. Good to know. Greetings, visitors to Tuliolal. Welcome to the Forard Cabins. Whenever you're ready, I will show you to your rooms. Thanks. It just sucks that it's raining right now. I don't think that's supposed to be rainy. It's just the weather, but... Charlene looks like they put you up in somebody's storage room. You're not wrong, to be honest. Peshequa? What's her name? Peshequa? Welcome back, sir. Let's, Actually, let's see the room. Let me see the room first. Oh wow, this is huge. This is actually amazing. And you have a nice little outdoor area here. This is nice. It's a resort, more or less. Agreed. Very, very nice. Wow. Alright. Nice. I mean, it is like an island, mountain island location, so it's pretty nice. Await your companions and embark on the site or on the rite of succession? Oh, maybe we should explore a little bit. I mean, we kind of seen all there is to see. Is there anything else to see though? So we have leaves, and then there's like a merchants, and I think we got like crafting stuff, I think. Materia vendor, independent merchant, tradecraft, menders. Okay, this is for gear. Okay. Gemstones, retainers. Got it. Alright, I think we're ready. We've kind of already explored, so I think we're good to go. You'll see a lot of the city with the quests, I'm sure, yeah. It is a big location, so I'm sure they make good use of it too. Trust you to be the keenest to head out, Shin. But where are Aaronville and Wokelmon, I wonder? He's such a big, chunky burb. Oh good, you're all here. Who might your companions be? Seeing as we needed information, I thought who better to get it from than the locals. These two hail from the villages we're thinking to visit. I wanna like give the big bird man a hug. I give you credit for taking initiative at least. What do you mean at least? These two are indeed childhood friends. I am honored that the third promise would seek my advice. I too am happy to answer your questions. Any encounter might be an opportunity to do business. Thank you both for your help. Before we begin, there will doubtless be other occasions where we need to act independently, so I brought these for the two of you. Outfits? Disguises? What's this? Oh, a link pearl. I was like, they don't need disguises. I was like, what am I saying? A gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. Pray return to the waking sands. Is that so? What a handy thing to have. I miss Minfilia. And Lise. It'll be very useful in our travels. Speaking of which, I should get back to introducing my two new friends here. Please ask anything, I'll gladly tell you what I know. What a stroke of luck to forge this connection to the palace. May it be the beginning of a profitable partnership. Woklamat may not be as experienced or accomplished as her brothers, but she has an affinity for the people. For her, finding those willing to cooperate is as simple as asking. The Tuliyola saga features a number of Tural's clans. Two of those, the Hanu Hanu and the Pelu Pelu, have settlements relatively close to the city, so I brought a representative of each. As I mentioned before, the Hanu are cheerful people who love their festivals. They make their appearance in the Lay of Reeds, and their home village, Okanu, is located in Kozumakwa. The other, smaller fellow, is one of the Pelu, a clan of business-minded folk from Urkopacha. They appear in the Lay of Gold and craft all kinds of marvelous goods in Wachun Pelo, their village. Now, as for deciding which village to visit first, why don't you put that adventurous instinct of yours to work for Shin? Pick our destination. Okay. 2 paths, accepting the quest from Hellfire. Okay, so we have to choose one and see it through first before doing the other one. Furthermore, story elements and quest rewards will not be affected by your initial choice or path. Okay. So I have to choose one. I trust your instincts. Anything else to say? Is there a reason the Pelu Pelu all wear those masks? Who should we speak to first, do you think? Even up close, the Hanu are remarkably similar to the Vanu. Aside from those brilliant feathers, of course. Aaronville? Oh, okay, who do you guys think? I'm leaning towards the Hanu, but I feel like getting the Pelu seem kind of sus because they're all about business. I don't know. That's just my skeptical brain talking, though. Who did other people do first? Let me get a gauge of what other people chose first. Who did you choose first? You did the Pelu first? Sushi did the Hanu first? Anyone else? Kisa did the Pelu first? Is there another for Hanu? I think I might do Hanu first because they seem more eager to help rather than trying to get more business, so... The quest to Urkopacha will become available once you complete the quest. Okay. to Kozumauka. The helpful Hanu is waiting to answer your questions. So what is it you'd like to know? The route to Okanu. We go south through the Arch of the Dawn, then follow the road which runs alongside the Kozumauka River, is that right? It is. Be warned, however, my brethren tell me the recent storm has rendered the path even muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in some parts. You only did Pelu first because FF10 is your favorite FF and there's a Pelu in it named Tolby? Oh. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though. Houses were torn apart and several people injured if not killed. Even our beloved festival is in danger of being called off this year. You flipped the coin. That's fair. That's fair, Perk. You think that's why you picked Hanu first, too? If you do still plan on going, I must urge you to proceed with caution. We'll be sure to watch our footing. Thank you. Thanks, big Hanu man. They're so adorable. I want to like hug them. Now I'm worried for the Hanu. It sounds like they were hit hard by that storm. Anyway, if we're bound for Kozumauka, we should head over to the Arch. Okay. We'll be back to talk to you in good time, Master Merchant. Meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill at Sublime Thai. It's all been arranged. Alright. Quest time. Good luck with the names in this expansion. I've been told they are quite complicated. It's okay though. I've gotten past a few of them. I think they're okay, but all the apostrophes do not help. I'm sure we can like stumble our way through the names. It's okay. It's been a while since you've questioned your own literacy so much. Oh man. Welcome in, Ezra. Ezra, look, it's your husbando apparently. The Hanu 8 are friendly folk who should welcome us with open arms, assuming they're not too preoccupied with recent troubles, that is. I should have liked to observe the festival, but the Hanu are probably not in the mood to celebrate. I swear, that gate gets bigger every time I see it. Considering the size of Golojaja, though, I suppose it's better than having it be too small. Through this gate, we'll be on our way south to Kozumauka. You need a close-up, Ezra? Here. It's your man. It's your husbando. Hope you've been well, Ezra. Alright. Let's get out of here. Are we all ready to leave? Then onward to Kozumauka. Open the way. Opening the way just means he moves to the side. We could have gone around him. Come on. It's kind of funny.
Kozumauka, the land of rainbow terraces. It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel. An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow, all life must yield. Together with Wuklamat, we proceeded along the Marcy Trail, a road upon which the Dawn Servant and his comrades once traveled.
Kozumauka. Somewhat cozy vibes. Even though it's like wetlands or like jungle.
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
Water.
The Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Tuliyola does not want for natural wonders.
Her smile.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before. Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
Okay, I don't think I'm gonna go on for too much longer because I don't want to stream for that long, but we'll see. Let's see how it goes. I'd love to stand at the bottom of those huge waterfalls and bask in the majesty of it all. Pity they're so far away. Wetlands is an apt name. Much of the ground here is positively saturated. Isn't maintenance soon? Maintenance for me is like, yeah, it's in like 3 hours, so it's not too bad. But I didn't want to go for super long today, just to get it started. There's no stopping the third promise, is there? A good thing she has Aaronville to keep her from getting lost. For all his grumbling, he's certainly there for her. Everyone should be so lucky to have such a loyal childhood friend. Right, let's get moving. If we continue along this road, we should find ourselves in the village before long. Oh yeah, that's right. New map. And with new map comes experience as we go through. Convenient. Oh my gosh, are there ether currents again? Are you serious? Oh no. I am not a fan of ether currents. Oh man, okay. Okay, let's test out how strong the wildlife are. Not too bad. And don't forget to check your compass every so often. Man. I might get ether currents off stream, but we'll see. So this is the Hanuhanu village. Hanuhanu village. One can tell at a glance how very different their culture is to the Vanus. Assuming we have the right idea, one of the Dawn Servant's electors should be here somewhere. Oh, stupid distracting waterfalls. The water from the falls must flood the wetlands and flow into all these streams and rivers. Everyone has arrived, and none the worse for wear, except for a certain third promise who slipped in the mud despite my explicit warnings. I asked you not to say anything. Oh, these two are cute. I asked you not to say anything. They're BFFs. Anyway, this is the Hanuhanu village I was telling you about. Okanu. Their interactions are cute, for sure. I agree to serve as a guide, not a nursemaid. I like how Aaronville likes to keep it real. It's like, I'm guiding you, I'm not supposed to babysit. Oh man. Well, Clement wishes to seek out the Dawn Servant's elector. It's like our friend said, the people are in no mood for festivities. I can only assume they are still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed, well, let's do what we came to do and find this elector. What is happening? Oh golly. Oh, what now? It's a Hanu greeting. Surely you heard it the last time you were here. Well, I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Zanuhali, welcome you to Okanu. As elder of my people, I shall also be fulfilling duties of elector during the rite of succession. So our idea about the electors was correct, which is to, as Papa said, and retrace his path from the saga. I'm ready. Give me the feat and test my worth. All in good time. All in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. Okay. I guess we're just chilling for now then. Should we poke around a bit then? We might pick up some clues about the feat. You know, prepare ourselves. That's surprisingly prudent of you. What? You think I'm being too cautious? Oh no, I'm impressed is all. You admire and respect your father, who is prone to decisive action, so I expected you to rush in first and ask questions later. Or never. I do look up to Papa, but you should know that he has a pragmatic side too. The head of reason is the thinker who takes time to consider all the possibilities. With the long naps he takes these days though, the head of resolve is less restrained by his wisdom. I can't fault you for thinking that's all there is to him. All there is to him, but there's more to the Dawn Servant you've seen thus far. I should like to speak with the head of reason one day. Well, I'm sure you'll catch him awake soon enough. To return to the subject at hand, you wish to take a look around Okanu then? Do some groundwork before the feat begins? Something like that. I mean, I could probably pass this test with my eyes closed, but it'll keep us busy while we're waiting. Woklamat has the right of it, as Elder Zanuhali is a resident of this village. Learning more about it can only improve our chances in the feat. Might I suggest a division of forces? For instance, Erinvale, Alizé, and Kryl could concentrate on the southern half of the settlement. Meanwhile, Woklamat, Shin, and myself will handle this northern half. Sounds good to me. Alright. Alright. Let me get this aetherite first. So I think maintenance is in 2 hours. Okay. Oh, these are all like areas. Okay. I think I might just attune here and call it for today. Plus I'm getting a bit tired, so, and my throat's, I think my voice is gonna start giving out, so I think this might be a good place to stop for today at least. We got our feet wet with the beginning of Dawntrail though, which is nice. Yeah, it's a good enough place to stop, I think. Have a good night. Thank you, Kisa. Let's see. But yeah, that was pretty much a good start to Dawntrail, I'd say. Not too bad. Thank you. But yeah. We reached Tuliolal. I gotta practice that name. But yeah, we reached the new world. Learned a little bit of the history of Tuliolal. Saw who else is trying to go for the rite of succession. And I kind of wonder if we'll see Kryl's grandfather at any point. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate it. Should we raid? I don't know. Should we raid out? Let me see if there is something to raid out to. Actually, maybe we'll just end for today. Sorry, but I should raid out when I can. I don't know if I should relegate this week to just FF14, because I do have other games I'm currently playing too. But any updates on stream stuff will be Blue Sky. YouTube is still in the process of uploading old VODs, I think by mid-September we should be up to the more recent games I've been playing, because the process of uploading old VODs has been taking a while. But any updates will be Blue Sky. If you want to follow the channel just to know when I'm on, feel free. But yeah, till next stream, everybody, take care of yourselves. Please be sure to eat, rest, hydrate, do all those good things. And I feel like I might want to just continue Dawntrail this week, but we'll see. But there's no set schedule, so be on the lookout when I'm on. And until next stream, take it easy. And have a good night, everybody. Have a good night, day, wherever you are. Alright. Peace.